What's up, everybody? It's Chris again with a very special episode where we're playing it back yet again with John Geddes. John's the owner of Triple Play. John, thanks for being here today.
Glad to be here, Chris.
Oh, I'm excited.
Always happy to talk about Triple Play.
Absolutely. I've been here for almost 20 years. I'm going to just go ahead and give myself the 20-year medal.
A little longer than me.
Yeah. No one longer than you. But I'm excited because I feel like there's questions I don't know about this place. Even after working. So let's see. So what did this all look like before Triple Play was even a thought in your mind? Was this just raw land?
This was all a field with a small little farmhouse behind there.
Like where the hotel was?
Where the hotel sits in the farmhouse, which later I turned into my office, which later turned into the hotel, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But it was an open field right next to Super One and Hayden Center, which actually my father developed in the early 70s.
With Ron, right?
With Ron,
the owner of the
park.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was family land then?
This was not our property at all.
It was not your property?
Nothing to do with us. It was just a piece of property owned by a group of investors out of Spokane.
Okay. And then you were I imagine a successful lawyer at the time, right?
I've been practicing here for about 10 years, doing okay.
Okay. And you just decided one day, I'm opening a fun park. Walk me through that.
Well, the short version of that is I was approached by a group of investors that wanted to do something along the lines of a family fun park.
Okay.
Especially with bowling, and about that time it was batting cages.
Okay.
The Triple Play name came to me.
Okay.
The baseball. But after a while, we formed a group and went to Vegas and all of the pre-shows.
IAPA.
Yeah. IAPA.
Yeah.
That's right. It was different back then.
Yeah.
And did all the things necessary to get some pro formers in place and stuff that would work. And by the time we actually broke ground, there were just a couple of us.
Okay.
And then with a year into it, didn't do so hot. It was just me.
Okay. So they left and you.
They left, and I was left after a year. I actually wasn't doing very well, and so I needed to have some outside attractions right over there, which didn't exist. Initially, we just had the original building, not this beautiful building here.
Just the building
not
there,
the hotel, not the water park. It was just that first building, which is a good-sized building. But everybody in the summer just drove right on by.
Okay.
And so nobody knew we had a summertime crowd that was here visiting Silverwood and the area. And so after that first year, it was not going to make it. And so I sold my lake home, which was a family home that I'd had forever. I built it even. And used that to live. And we actually lived in I talked about the office that was there, the old house. I turned that into an office. My whole family ever lived there for a year.
Oh, I love it.
And then during that time, I was able to secure a loan to do the outside attractions.
Well, we'll dive into the outside attractions later. So that answers my questions. I've asked people. There was wild waters. Wild waters down there. We had Silverwood up there. You had
Silverwood, Wild Waters.
Go-Kart Family Fun.
Go-Kart Family Fun was here. And then Family Party Time Pizza.
Okay, so there's a decent amount of competition in the area. So I feel like if you did a feasibility study, it would have been like, well, maybe.
The interesting thing of that is I was in Vegas at the same time doing a feasibility study with the former mayor of Coeur d'Alene.
Okay.
He was doing Adventures in Fun at the same time. And I said,
oh, really?
Wait a minute. Both of us can't come in here and do new projects.
I didn't know that.
And he said, well, we've already got our plans. I said, well, so do we. And I showed him our plans. And so we were both just too far down the road to do it. And it's kind of survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
What, a year?
Yeah, so that's a lot of
25 years later.
Yes, we are. 25 years. That's it's a sacrifice to get here, I guess. I didn't realize. Let's walk. So
nothing is easy.
No. So you're that younger man stand on this property with the vision of this place. Did you ever imagine it would get this big? The hotel, water slides, expansion after expansion after expansion. I mean, is this what you envisioned, or did you envision it?
I've always been entrepreneurial minded.
Sure.
I've always worked. I've always looked for opportunities to increase, to develop, and do things more than just what they are. And this is just kind of epitomizes my ongoing vision as it goes.
Yeah.
So no, it didn't start out like this, but to say that I didn't have a vision that it might someday be that, I think it would be just selling it short a little bit. So,
okay.
You always would hope it would be something spectacular as this, but I mean, the fact that it is a miracle, obviously.
And 25 years later.
It's great. It's wonderful, but didn't plan on it exactly, but it took a lot of hard work, and here we are.
Celebrating 25 years of fun. I think one of my favorite things to look, I was out here cleaning these doors actually earlier, and hold on just a second.
Sorry.
Looking at the patina on the door handles and like just picturing, like taking a moment to picture that how many millions of people have touched these door handles and come in here, and how many lives
Those are
did
the
that
original
decision.
doors.
These are the original doors, and the original door handles probably.
Probably, yes, they are.
And I mean, just how many lives that sacrifice that you took impacted, how many birthdays, how many graduation parties.
I get approached all the time. And I say, we're so grateful this is a facility here in our local town.
Yeah.
You were able to put this here. And it's not a lot of towns this size have something like this.
No, it truly is amazing. Well, guys, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be back for part 2, where we continue to play it back as we go through the original building with John here.